All right, FightHype.com here with my man Nico Walsh, still undefeated after getting a majority decision in Madison Square. Almost said knockout because it was the first time you went the distance.
Right.
How was that?
It was amazing. You know, it was a tough fight. My opponent was 6-0, so it was a tough fight. You know, I'm getting challenged early on, and I need that to grow.
Have you had a chance to actually watch the fight on tape yet, assess it in that way, or?
I watched the fight in the dressing room right after the fight, you know, and then I watched it in my hotel room after. I'm just, you know, I'm a workaholic, so I want to learn from the fight, of course, and yeah, I've watched it a million times since the fight.
What have you taken away so far that you and Sugar Hill feel like can get better at, right? Heading back in the next
there's
time.
a ton. You know, I'm you know, so young in the sport, and normally you don't see someone in their third fight getting televised at Madison Square Garden. So, you know, you see flaws, and good thing is I see them, and I know what to work on. My coach and my team knows what to work on, and next fight will just be every flaw that you saw in this fight is easily fixed the next fight. So I'm looking forward to the next fight.
How's that been for you? You know, having to fight on television this early on and getting, you know, ESPN really promoting you as much as they have the main events the last couple times on.
Yeah, you know, it's an honor. You know, they're doing it obviously because of my name, my grandfather. So many people love my grandfather. It's so awesome to see, and so, you know, the fact that people want to watch me and want to view me just because of my grandfather is great, and I want to create a name and carve a path for myself, so I'm looking forward to doing that.
Do you feel like you bringing in more eyeballs with that Ali name actually helps the other guys on the card as well? You know, the Keyshawn Davises, the Xander Zayases, like it.
You know, I think definitely like someone like Xander Zayas doesn't need any help at all. He's a phenomenal fighter, so, you know, they definitely don't need my help to promote, but I would say I'm bringing eyes to the sport of boxing, older eyes, you know, people that were fans of my grandfather that didn't necessarily like boxing are now watching me just because of the nostalgia of the grandson of, you know, someone as great as he was.
Yeah, that happened. I was at a Halloween party or fight on the Stevenson undercard, Stevenson Herring.
Yep.
And these people would normally have not watched boxing.
Yeah.
But they
love the story. They love the story, and if I could bring any new eyes to boxing, that's awesome.
And I'm just curious, you know, Nico Ali, just the boxing fan, how do you think of the lightweight division? Because Loma fought in the main event, and then Haney and Lopez and all these guys.
The lightweight division is probably the best division in boxing right now because it's stacked. Haney, you know, Lopez, like you said, Lomachenko, you know, Comey even, you know, is a phenomenal fighter. And yeah, there's so many great fights that could be made. Even Tank, you know, Gervonta Davis. There's so many great fights that could be made. Him and Ryan Garcia and Devin and Lomachenko, Devin and Tank. It's amazing. So I hope all those fights get made in the future.
Is there anyone that you you know, prefer the most out of the bunch, like
to see fight,
or you feel like they could have the best career?
Devin is definitely one of the most skilled fighters of the lightweight division, and it's amazing to see where his career is going. I would love to see him versus Gervonta Davis. I think that would be a contender for Fight of the Year, seriously. But, you know, everyone wants to see him and Ryan Garcia because they fought in the amateurs. And honestly, no matter what lightweight fight happens, Devin's got to be in the picture because he brings you know, that fight. You know?
And it is crazy to see you back in Vegas just a few days after fighting in the Garden, man.
Yes.
When are you probably back in the ring?
I want to say early next year. You know, I don't take time off. I don't even celebrate Christmas because I'm Muslim, so there's no time off really for me, and I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm out of training camp. So right now I can train without having to, you know, do strenuous sparring or training, and I'm just looking forward to my next fight.
Do you still do presents around this time of year?
No, I've never done presents actually. Yeah, I've never celebrated Christmas, but you know, I want to say happy holidays to everyone who does, and happy holidays to everyone who doesn't, no matter what they celebrate.
Thank you, Nico, and congrats again on the win.
Of course, thank you so much.